Okay, we've got Les Williams here at our campsite. Used to be his campsite, by the way. And yes, he is the one who designed the La Trappe square pan. And he happens to have quite a few La Trappe square pans with him in classifiers right now. And we brought him our concentrates from 3 days of hard work down there in the swamp. And he is going to demonstrate the correct and proper use of the La Trappe square pan. And hopefully he will be able to do so before the battery dies on this camera. Okay.
Oh, you mean I'm under, you're on.
Strict time limits. No, go ahead.
Okay, this is a set that I use in my mining. 4-inch dredge is what I use. I've got a 4 mesh, 10 mesh, a 16 mesh, and a 30 mesh screens here that I dumped all my dredge concentrates down through the whole thing, down into my pan. And then I clean each screen separately as I come to it. But right now we don't need those screens. Inside here I have a little pan. This is actually what was cut off the bottom of a square pan. But I keep my tools in here. I got 3 snuffer bottles, one for my gold, one for what I call dirty gold, which is usually covered with mercury of some sort. I have a bottle here to clean up mercury, liquid mercury that I find in my pan, and I have found some. I have a little bottle of detergent, but many times there's oil on the water or in your pan. This will cut that oil and allow the gold to settle to the bottom of the pan. And I have a couple of bottles here that I keep my picker gold in. There are tweezers to pick it out with. And of course, there's always one pan that's locked in underneath all these screens here. So that's the last pan to be done. And that is where you find this fine concentrate.
That is a big sniffer bottle.
Now this is a big one. Hey, there is gold in there. Hey, how about that?
Okay, we're gonna pause it here for just a minute, and I'm gonna bring the camera in a little closer so you can really see the panning action.
Put it over the...
No, we're good. We're good.
Good.
Yeah, we're good like that. Let's zoom in on it.
You want to go side to side like that, Laps, or would you rather...
There it is. You can see the gold that we got for 3 days.
Yep.
Mining down in the swamp.
You're on. Oh, I'm on?
Okay, we've got dredge concentrates here, and Les is going to show us a technique called back panning, which is used when you're down to the black sand and gold.
Okay, in this, the gold and black sand is all concentrated there. We just took it out of the snuffer bottle, and now we're going to separate the black sand and the gold. Just, well, I've got a little bit too much water in there. Shake it all down to the front. Try to get the gold down at the bottom and the black sand spread out behind you a little bit, and then just run a little wave up there, and there's some of that gold that wants to slide down with it. Just put that other pan down in there. Okay, that way.
Oh, that's a nice trick.
Yeah. Get rid of the sand that you've
Yep.
already cleaned. Get a little more water in there. Shake it down again. And you see that tail of black sand down
Yep.
behind there?
Yep.
Start working that down again. And try to keep the gold out. time you work some down, you wash it out of the back of the pan. Now that black sand and gold being wet will usually stay up there, unless there's some droplet of water up there that decides to fall down.
See, what I notice is that the square pan is more of a forward and back motion, and not a
Right.
side to side like the
Oh, yeah.
Garrett pan is.
Yeah, this is not a round pan. It don't work round at all. Yeah. And one thing about the snuffer bottle, you get pieces back here. Well, you can come in here and blow them around there until you got them clean, and you can suck them up. Haven't got enough water.
Do you want to use my big sniffer on that?
No. Usually out here on the river, I run this back here fairly quickly, even though some gold is going down, and take the concentrates home and use it in another machine to get the rest of the gold out. That's pretty light gold.
Battery's low.
Low already, huh?
Yep.
So we're not going to get that other run.
But there it is. That's the technique. And to show that's almost like pure gold at the top. See that? Looks like it's almost pure gold there.